6 yards to go here on second down.
Strong right. Strong right. Strong right.
Hurry up. Here we go.
They'll run it again with Henry. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Back to throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jadeveon Clowney coming in from his outside linebacker spot. He buries him for a loss of 10 or 11. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime.
All right, here we go. Blue, landing. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to go out of bounds at the 30-yard line. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Now let's go. 319. 319.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Wait a second, they did not accept that after the incompletion. Well, your look is just as puzzled as mine.
I got nothing for you here. You have to take that penalty, don't you?
It's free yards. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They go play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
On second down, here's Henry. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Detroit! Detroit! Let's go! 3
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Decent chunk of yardage still left here. 2nd and 7.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Now let's go back there to that Philly. Here we go. Detroit! 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 Detroit!
And oh, his first carry, he loses the football. And the Texans scoop it. The big fella. He's at the 50. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. A first half update now from Philadelphia. And an early advantage in that one for the Giants. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. And this is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit first or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs.
All right, here we go.
50 wants the mic. 50 wants the mic. What's the run? They're running it.
Watch him now, Barney. Over, over, over. Over, over, over. Over, over.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. They'll set up a throw. The swing pass caught. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Watch him now, Barney, Barney.
Check 50, check 50.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the...
We call that a sack block.
Back on it up, Philly. Here we go.
10.
Now let's go. 3-19.
They'll look to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Watch him now, Barney, Barney. Gun, gun. Set. Three. Detroit, Detroit.
Foot out. Check.
No. Check. Patriot, Patriot.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. So they took a shot there on third down. Couldn't get it. Now it's fourth. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. And out now, here come the Bengals. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just in a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways. But right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter.
Got double tight. Double tight. 3 down. 3 down.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now the Bengals on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Detroit, Detroit. All right, here we go. 3-19.
Now back to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So instead of fourth down, first down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on because third down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
Shift together here from the D-line.
Double tight, double tight.
Good, let's go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Detroit. Detroit. No. Check.
All day. Any day.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Two times.
Hurry up, here we go. Green.
They'll drop to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Set. Green 39. Black 99 Philly. Here we go.
On play action, they'll throw. That's caught inside the 20. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. And I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot, you do that. Just put it up there, let him grab it, and he did.
And it certainly appears like a 50-50 ball, right? We always talk about that when both sides have a chance to get it, the receiver or the guy covering him. But I think the odds actually are in favor of the offense. They can see the ball coming oftentimes before the defender can get his head around. So I think that really
And it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. Well, look at that, Chuck. A rookie picked the rookie on that play.
How about that? Is that rookie-on-rookie crime? But you know what happens, too. If you're a rookie defender, you tend to adjust to the game a little bit quicker than if you're a quarterback. Too many things still going through his mind. And on that play, the rookie defender won the battle.
And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati after this. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Now let's over. Black 99 Philly. Here we go.
Check three.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21.
Watch it now, Barney.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Here we go now. Gun.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to be ripped down by the face mask at the end of this, and that's going to add 15 more onto the end of this thing. throw now on first down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And now a fumble. The ball's out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. It's hurry-up mode time for the Texans, hustling up to the line.
Green 39.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Sua Cravens with a pick. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Watching now, Barney.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Looking to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Four down.
Now let's go.
They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
Over. Detroit. No. Check. Patriot. All right, here we go. 3. Gun. Here we go now. 3-19. Watch him now, Barney. Watch him now, Barney.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. Gun.
Baby, come on, let's go.
No. Check. Patriot. Gun.
You got tight right there.
He'll look to throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get... And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard. And that'll bring up second down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carter. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Elsewhere, second quarter in D.C., and the Redskins there out to an early lead. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. So still in search of the first down after that last completion. Back to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Leopard, Leopard, Detroit, Leopard.
They'll throw now on the final play. Dance into his left. Throw left side complete. It's Kelly. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
Well, that wasn't just a loss. That was a loss of big yardage there. So the sense you're starting to get is that offensively, things are starting to pile up against them, and they've got to find a way to stop that. Conversely, how about the great call by the defensive coordinator? He realized that he's got him on the run a little bit. That call was made to get upfield penetration by his defensive front to try and get into the gaps, get upfield into the backfield, and make a big play. I think that was actually called, not so much just to get it done that way, but to say, hey, guess what? We're going to be aggressive, and we had an opportunity and seized it.
Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now, in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
The Bengals with 2 extra DBs, a nickel look on third.
Blanketing the passing lanes.
Detroit! Back 99 Philly, here we go! Over!
He'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. The 21 yards there as they convert on third. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Gone! All right, here we go. 3-19.
Four down. Even. Quick.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Carl Lawson in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Double tight, guys. Double tight.
Now let's go.
Four down.
Leopard.
Four down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll set up to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And he motions the wide receiver.
He's moving, boys, moving.
Back down in our belly. Here we go. Detroit.
He's checking.
Hurry up. Here we go. Blue landing.
And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Set. Over. Gone.
Hey, alert 3.
They're going to look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Yeah, still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Yeah, baby. Boom.
Double tight. All right, here we go. Green.
Now a handoff to Henry. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. That 2nd down run, a big help as 7 yards leaves them with just a 3rd and 3 now.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Double tight. Four down.
Here we go now. 3.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Henry running right, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box, and guess what? If you're going to do that, You've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
Double tight, double tight. Hey, we got 3.
Let's go. 3-19.
Back to throw here.
3-19.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And it's a touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together.
Tight end right.
Detroit! 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 Hurry up!
Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
Not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
He just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
Now the Bengals on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Set! Green, 39! Back 99, Philly, here we go!
Hey, watch the screen.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
Watch the screen.
Back 99, Philly, here we go!
Check 3, check 3.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Chandler Jones coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. Elsewhere in the NFL, they're in the second half at FedEx Field now. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield. And now out comes Houston. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Second down following the run.
Tight, double tight. Double tight.
Set! Blue 90! Blue 90!
Four down.
Over! Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
Watch it.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Texans on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Flush to his right. He can run. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Bengals have recovered it.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, we had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play, and maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
They begin with Henry, and an alley to run, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. A first down carry for Henry. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
No, off.
And they run with a backup. This is Thomas Rawls. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. And the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Uwani Unga in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this one away, and it's got some hang time to it. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing? Not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Watch it now, Barney! Now let's go! Watch it now, Barney! Detroit! All right, now. Out of here! Jump! Leopard!
Switch!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this And this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. And leading here late, so a chance for the defense to really close out this game if they can halt the offense. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And past the 30, down to about the 27. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down, it's Jones. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So this offense really needs to make something happen here late in the 4th with the football. They'll toss it to Hunt. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. And the D looking like they may blitz. Back to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Instead of making them earn it on 4th, they jump and give them the first.
I love the way you just phrased that. Didn't really have to earn it, did they? Bad discipline on the defensive side of the ball.
And the offense in a great spot. It's 1st and goal from the 3. Shift together here from the D-line. They'll try to run with Hunt. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused, because they still have some work to do?
And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 6. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. They've gone final now in our nation's capital. And the Redskins coming away victorious there. If they hold on, a victory there would be their 3rd of the year. They'll look to throw. It got his man complete. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get it. Timeout instead, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
What's tight? Tight is right. What's tight? Tight is right. Come on!
He'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. In position for the possible game winner, but they need to get up and spike it.
Let's go!
He's back to throw. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And now the Texans want to call another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Double tight. Double tight.
Let's roll! Here we go!
Ohio. 4 down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. So here's the former Pro Bowler, Cody Parkey, in field goal formation. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So here's the former Pro Bowler, Cody Parkey, in field goal formation. 2 for 2 on the afternoon, and a 3rd would win it. And his kick is indeed good. That game's gone final now in Philly. And surging back, the Eagles have taken the lead there. A win would be their 2nd on the young season. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. Ball.